We're here outside Gateshead's Hilton Hotel, where Minister of State Charles Hendry is addressing up to 400 delegates from across the oil, gas, nuclear and offshore wind sectors at NOF Energy's first annual conference. The Minister has highlighted the importance of securing a balanced energy mix in the future to meet demand within the UK and to describe the role the region can play within this.
We're going to see a transformation of our energy sector over the course of the next 10 to 15 years. We want to see new nuclear, and the North East can be part of that. We want to see carbon capture and storage, and the North East will be part of that. We want to see a major rollout of offshore wind, and that many of those manufacturing jobs will come here to the North East. So this is a really important time in terms of rebuilding our energy infrastructure, and the North East stands to gain more than many other parts of the country from that.
For the UK economy, a developed economy, to really meet energy needs in the decades to come, it's got to be done by a balanced energy mix. It cannot be met, energy demand cannot be met from either one source or two sources. It's got to be a balanced energy mix, and that's a combination of hydrocarbons, nuclear and renewables, offshore renewables in the shape of offshore wind and wave and tidal. And that's one of the key messages we want to get across. The other one is that nuclear and offshore renewables might be in a slightly longer time scale, so therefore look at oil and gas as being the here and now and use oil and gas as a springboard to get our members into nuclear and into offshore renewables.
Well, what we're seeing now is a major interest from companies from around the world who are involved in the manufacturing of the blades, of the pylons, of the turbines, to look at the opportunities here in the UK. They will inevitably look at the skills which are here in the North East. We know that there's a very strong skills base in manufacturing, in engineering, in the fabrication of offshore facilities, and so that I think that they will find that as a real strength for the North East. So you've got a very strong business community which is keen to seize the opportunities and understands the magnitude of those opportunities, and you've got a skills base which is ready to transfer across to meet those opportunities.
If you look at the investment that needs to be done in the energy infrastructure, the energy industry could provide the kickstart to the UK economy, and it could be a period of significant growth in the UK economy, not just in offshore renewables, but as I said, oil and gas, nuclear and offshore renewables. There is so much to be done, and the investment over the next decade is something like £200 billion. That would be a tremendous boost to the UK economy. The more of that stays within the UK, the better prosperity for UK citizens.